I gotta take a cab. So, and I asked the cop, how much does it cost to get to to get to the Virginia? And they gave me a price, I don't know, $70 or $80, whatever, something like that. So, and I step out and I got the cab, and the guy asked me, "Where you going?" I said, "Virginia." Okay, I don't even know about the dollars currency how it works, but I believe I have about like 2,000, only 100 copies. So
Oh,
the guy said, "Let me see your hand. How much do you
Yes.
have?" And they asked me, "What are you going to become when you grow up?" And I said, some of my friends say I'm going to become a president. Some also represent it. Everybody keeps saying whatever they want to become. When they come to me, I said, I'm going to become a musician. I want to be a musician. And they start laughing.
laughing, yeah. I
Wow.
can see, you know, back home, it's always seen as like
Yeah,
not
be a
a great
doctor,
career.
engineer.
Yeah. Anything artistic is seen as like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh.
I got no
That's
place to
another
say.
story.
Yeah. I got no place to stay. My brother had one of his friends that's supposed to take him in, and my brother was so frustrated. Like, how am I going to bring you
Oh
to
my
this
God.
guy? I didn't even
Yeah.
tell him about anything. So I said, well, God is the creator. He created the earth, so and everything belongs to him. So he's going to make his way. I had my faith, and we just went in like that. We were sleeping on the floor, sleeping on the couch.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Of course. So we did that for 1 week. It happened that the guy wasn't paying rent or whatever. I don't know what happened, including us and him. Everybody get evicted from the house.
Oh my God.
I had a chance to play with a lot of Congolese artists. I even toured with the Kofi Olomide for 3 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
when he
Yeah.
came, you understand? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I was
Yeah.
Oh, that's very
Kofi Olomide.
cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, everyone. Here we are again with
Hey.
awesome guests. It was actually recommended to us by a good friend Kumu that was here a couple of weeks ago. He told me you have a great, amazing coming to America story, so we can wait to hear.
Right.
So thank you for being here. This is Joey. This is our first time meeting you, so we have nothing but excitement to learn about who you are. Okay, so please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us where you're from, how was your coming to America, and then we'll slowly go through your path until where you are now.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank you guys for doing this beautiful job to
Thank you.
showcase the talent of the diaspora. I'm really, really amazed by what you guys are doing so far.
Thank you.
So I'm very happy about it. And then once again, thank you for having me. So
Thank you.
my name is Joey Keysade. That's my stage name. So Olorunju Abiala. So I'm from Benin Republic.
Oh,
I was
nice.
born, yeah, I was born and raised in Benin Republic. My dad is coming from Nigeria. Uh, so yeah, and I'm here today in the US.
Okay. How did that happen?
Wow. So to be honest, I didn't have a plan of. I never thought in my mind like I'm gonna go to the US. But um, I always say to myself, I want to go beyond because every day when I woke up, I would just go outside and I'm seeing that there is horizons. I can see, but I'm like, I would love to see what is behind that place. But
Oh.
so since when I was little, I keep saying that. And one day, my brother told me we're going to, I was in my brother band, same mom, same dad, and he just told me we're going to the US. To me, I never did any research about the US, America, nothing of that, nothing like that. And I just got a visa and I show up in the US. That's how it happened.
And
But
how old were you?
I was around like maybe 18, 19 or 20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So something very interesting happened. So what happened is like the half of the band they got the visa and they're already in the US. So it was only me coming up to the US. So they had to put him in a plane. So they put him in a plane, and then when I believe when I left, I landed in JFK. So they told me that the address that was given to me was somewhere in Richmond, Virginia. So I gotta take a cab. So and I asked the cop, how much does it cost to get to the to get to the Virginia? And they gave me a price, I don't know, $70 or $80, whatever, something like that. So and I step out and I got the cab, and the guy asked me, "Where you going?" I said, "Virginia." Okay. I don't even know about the dollars currency, how it works, but I believe I have about like 2,000, only 100 copies. So
Oh.
the guy said, "Let me see your hand. How much do you have?" And I said, "How much is your money?" Whatever. And he just took like 600 out of the
Oh
money,
no.
and he dropped me on Times Square.
Oh my
He
God,
dropped you
no.
at Times Square?
He dropped me on Times Square, and he
Oh,
said, "You already arrived." And I said, "Okay, thank you," and I get out.
Oh,
oh,
that's horrible.
that
Yeah.
is so horrible. So horrible, horrible,
So
horrible.
I get out of the cab and I start asking people, "I'm going to this address." People was like, people looking at me like, "Yo, what are you talking about?
I know.
You still like
Oh my
six
God.
hours away."
That is horrible. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry that
Oh
happened.
my
Oh my
yeah,
God.
gosh.
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
six hundred
give
dollars from New York to Virginia, that's
Yeah,
that's that's still a lot, but at least if he
I
had
know.
actually done the job and dropped you off.
that would be
Exactly.
great. Yeah, so I get to Times Square, and I was asking somebody outside, and the guy is like, "So are you an artist or something?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, I play piano." And he said, "Are you on YouTube or whatever?" And I show him my YouTube channel. Back
Mm,
then, that was my brother's channel. And
mm.
he's like, "Oh, look at you." And he sent that to his wife. Like, I just find this young man outside of the, what they call it, Park Authority or Port Authority,
Oh,
something.
Port Authority, yeah.
Yeah, and he's very talented, but somebody just play on him like right now. So and he need help. So that guy took me inside the Port of Authority, and he handed me over to the cop, and he explained the situation to the cop, and he actually bought me a train ticket going to
Oh,
Virginia. And the cop, they were surrounding me. I mean, from that time to like early in the morning. So I
oh
Oh,
my
was sleeping, but the couple were around me. I think I believe three of them or four. So they
mm.
were there all the way to the next day. I'm like, wow.
Oh
And the
wow.
next day at 10 a.m. or 9, they put them on a train and I get to Virginia.
And you
So my
went.
family back home, my family here, we did not have any phone connection,
I
nothing.
know.
So
Can you
can you imagine
imagine?
how your mom back home gonna be?
It's feeling like my son. What happened to my son? Oh my
Yeah,
God. Yeah.
what
that was
year
my
was
story.
this?
2011 or 12.
Oh, that was not so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, geez, people gotta do
That's
better.
crazy, right?
yeah.
That's insane. And you say you were in a band, like you and your brother had a band and you joined. Like what type of band are we talking about?
Oh yeah. So my brother has Afro jazz band, and
Oh,
he
nice.
sing and play percussion. So I joined that band because when I graduated from high school, I came to Cotonou, and
Mm,
Cotonou, my brother he's already established an artist. He has a studio, recording studio. So I used to, that's what I do every day. I go there, we practice,
yeah.
So yeah, I was playing the piano in that band.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm trying to visualize the story of you in Times Square, my God, with
That's
all the people
terrible.
there. No.
So every day when I pass through Times Square, I still remember
I
that
know
story.
you're getting PTSD.
That's
Oh my
terrible.
God.
So how was Richmond, Virginia?
The Richmond, Virginia it was fun. It was the funnest experience. We got to play. I think we came at that time. We came for the celebration of Juneteenth.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, so we did a couple of dates, and then we moved back to New York, play some dates here. Then
Hmm.
after that, we went back home.
Oh,
oh.
okay. And so then you moved back home and then you decided to come back?
Oh yeah, when I was here, I have one stepmom, if I can call her like that, in
Oh,
Virginia.
okay.
She loved me so much. She wanted me to
Oh.
stay, but my
Mm.
brother said, "Well, you can't stay. We're here on the business. We had to go
Yeah,
back
that's true.
home
Mm.
before everything." So
Mm.
yeah, I went back home, and
Mm.
then I applied for school, music school, and then that's how I get back to the US.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you said
Cool.
business school?
Music school.
Oh, music school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
But
So how
and
long between the
mhm.
time that you went back home and the time that you came back?
I went back home around 2012. We came back. around 2013 or 14, something like that.
That
So
wasn't too bad.
actually, I always wanted to be a good musician, and then when I was back home, I wouldn't say I didn't get some training. I was
Mm,
getting some training, but I feel like there's more into it, but I'm not getting.
mm,
So we were just learning by ear,
mm,
with almost like self-taught, no teacher, no. In my place, we don't even have a music school. Nobody
uh,
teach us how to read. I was
mm,
so fortunate to go to Catholic church, school. That's where they taught me how to read
mm,
music at the first place. But so I was very, very interested in how to get better at the music. So
mm.
one day, there's one school called Berkeley College of Music. They came
Yeah.
to Benin, and then they had. I heard that they were doing a master class. So I went to the U.S. embassy and I took the master class. At the end of the master class, I told this guy. His name is Danilo Perez. He's still there at the Berkeley today. He's
Mm.
the director of the Global Jazz Institute. Shout out to him, very good guy. So I told him, look, Maestro, I want to be like you. The way you play, you sounds good.
Mm,
Since when I was 5, I knew that I'm going to become a musician.
mm.
It was funny when I was like that when I was 5. That was my first year of school, and they asked us like, "What you gonna become when you become when you know
Sure.
this
Mhm,
question? They love
mhm.
to ask those questions in school back
Yeah.
in the days." And they asked me, "What are you going to become when you grow up?" And I said, "Some of my friends say I'm going to become a president. Some
Mm,
also represent. Everybody keeps saying whatever they want to become. When they
mm.
come to me, I said I'm going to become a musician. I want to be a musician." And they start laughing.
Laughing, yeah. I
Wow.
can see, back home, it's always seen as like
Yeah,
not
be a
a great
doctor,
career.
engineer.
Yeah, yeah. Anything artistic is seen as like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
wow.
So yeah, and then he told me if you want to join the school, we're gonna take you. We're gonna have to give you audition.
Mm,
And then yeah, so after that we met, we jammed everything. So I applied for the school in the US, and I came here. I went
mm.
for the audition, and then yeah, that's how the whole thing started.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
you stayed at the stepmom, or who did you stay with? Or you had
Oh, no,
family?
no,
Okay.
no. So when I came back, I went. My brother. I came with my brother. I have one brother.
Mm,
He's a drummer too.
mm,
So he actually negotiated one spot that he want to stay at,
mm.
and I negotiate my stepmother, whatever. So the last minute, the whole thing went yaki yaki. I don't even know.
Oh,
So I got no
that's
place to stay.
another story.
Yeah, I got no place to stay. My brother had one of his friends that's supposed to take him in, and my brother was so frustrated. Like, how am I going to bring you
Oh
to
my
this
God.
guy? I didn't even
Yeah.
tell him about anything. So I said, well, God is the creator. He created the earth. So, and
Mm,
everything belonged to him. So he's going to
mm,
make his way. I had my faith, and
mhm.
we just went in like that. We were sleeping on the floor, sleeping on the couch.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Of course. So we did that for 1 week. It happened that the guy wasn't paying rent or whatever. I don't know what happened, including us and him. Everybody get evicted from the house.
Oh my God. Jeez. Were there moments in you were like, maybe this America is not for me. Let me go back.
Well, I don't know, but one thing about me is like I don't get um I don't know, like, so I feel like every time I'm in front of something, I have to win. I don't know. So,
Oh, okay.
and always adjust my mind in any situation I find myself like, yeah, this is the situation, and this also shall pass, or you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
make it. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it that way. Like, okay, wow, we're in trouble right now.
Mm.
All I knew was like, okay, I trust God and I trust in Him, and I know that He's gonna provide for me and my
That's
brother.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, they give us one lead. There's one of the guy that live in an apartment that used to work on one restaurant,
Mm.
and he said the basement is open in that restaurant, so we can go in. And can you imagine that was in the winter? It's very
Oh
cold.
my
It's
God.
snowing.
Yeah. There's no heat. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So we did that for a couple of days. It was
Mm.
terrible. And the same week, we got an offer at one church in Staten Island.
Mm.
So we went there and we played for the church. And the church said, well, we don't have a musician, but we can exchange. Instead of paying you guys, we can give you an
A place
accommodation.
to stay.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
And I would say, that's fine. So we get to the house. The house is very beautiful. It's a villa, actually. It has a swimming pool. And
Okay.
we thought it's gonna be like that. Just that we don't even have a room in that place.
Oh.
We still sleep on the floor. So we were sleeping on the floor until like one day, I
Oh.
guess everything works out.
That's
Wow.
interesting. You never know people's story when you meet them, you
Oh
know?
yeah.
My
Yeah.
God.
Wow. So
Wow.
you were going to school during this whole time while you were sleeping on the
Um,
floor.
no, actually when I went to Berkeley, what happened is like I said, one of the things that I felt at was side reading because
Mm,
the way I was training wasn't side reading. We were training more with learning by ear.
By ear.
So we learn
mm,
all the music, but in a situation where they call you like, "Hello, bro, what are you doing?" Okay, there's a song in the studio now. I want you to come and record. You never
mm,
heard the song before. You get to the studio. The engineer will play the song to you one, twice, three times. You listen to
mm,
it, and you learn as you listen to it. And you
Mm.
go in the booth and you record the piano or whatever instrument
mm,
you. That's how we were raised. So
mm,
we learn everything by ear. So when I get to Berkeley, the first thing the part of the audition it was side reading. And
mm,
actually, it's not even a big thing. It's a very small portion of the music that you have
mm,
to read because there's a
Mm.
bunch of kids outside trying to get audition too.
mm.
And I think I failed for that, so I didn't pass. But my brother got his, and
Got it.
the fee, the tuition was crazy.
Yeah.
So and then for somebody come from Benin, if you wanna take that money and put it in a dollar,
It's a
you're
lot,
not making
yeah.
anything. So you can't even afford it. So we drop
Mm.
it. I dropped the school at that time,
Oh.
but we were offered to come as non-immaculate students. So
Mm.
Mm,
we go for some ensemble to listen
mhm.
to some classes, and at the end of the day, they give us like a little certificate.
A certificate.
Something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Mm.
wow.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Tough,
and,
yeah.
yeah. And so how was it for you? Like, we like sometimes to hear about any cultural shock, like the food, the people, how they interact with you, like learning, school, like any story you got.
Oof.
It's
Okay.
like, when do I start?
The first thing when I came to the US, we went to the dinner, and then the food. I mean, the first story. I mean, that shocked me. When I was in high school, they were teaching us English.
Hmm.
So when I get to the airport, I wanted to use the restroom.
Hmm.
So in Africa, if you want to go
Oh.
to the restroom and you're in a class, you ask a teacher, you say, "Please, teacher, may I go to the toilet?" And he said, "Yes."
Hmm.
So when I get to the airport, I wanted to use the restroom, and I saw one of the guys. I said, "Excuse me, sir, please, may I use the toilet?" And he said, with my accent, he said,
Yeah.
"What?" And I said it again. He said, "Repeat." I said it again. He said, "Say it one more time." And I repeated. And he said, "Say what?" I said, "I want to use the restroom." And he kept toilet. I keep saying toilet.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, wait a minute. What are you talking about?" And I had to show him the action. Like, I want to,
Yeah.
you want to use the restroom? Oh my goodness. There you go.
Oh,
That
jeez.
was,
The
that
little
was
things.
yeah. And I wish I could have said that in French. That would be easy.
Yes.
So after that, we went to the restaurant. We want to eat, and it was beans with the bread. And I'm like, okay, wow, this is nice. This is African food. Okay, we eat this too in Africa.
Mm.
And they served me the food, and I tasted it. It was so sweet. I'm like, oh wow, what
They put sugar. Some people put sugar.
I'm like, honey. They say, honey, this is too sweet. So the rest of the people they've been eating it very good. I'm like, nah, I can't eat this. I couldn't eat it. So I have like maybe 30 bucks, and I went to the restaurant. I want to get some sandwich,
Mm.
and they said $15, and I said $15. So I did the math in currency back home, and I said like, was 7,000. I'm like, what?
For a
Nah,
A
sandwich.
sandwich.
I'm not buying this. So I mean, it took me a while to get used to it because I was starving myself because of the
Mm.
money, and then I had to. Some point, I'm like, I had to let it go. I had to adjust, and then that's how I.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. So how was the transition to using
Mm.
English? Like how fluent were you in English before you came to the US?
I mean, I would just like a little bit. Good morning. How are you? A little bit of it, And so Benin is border with Nigeria, so we already used to Nigerian accent and stuff like that. And I was never exposed to American English before. So the thing is, people say, well, here they say water or water, in Nigeria they say water.
Water,
So
yeah. That
if
was
you
one
tell
of my
me,
things too.
if you tell me, can I have some water? I'll be looking at you for 30 minutes. I won't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
If you say, can I have some water? I say, okay,
Yeah.
what you need it, yeah.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it.
So the whole thing shifts because what happened after Boston, which is because I used to do we would take a bus from New York and go to Boston to Berkeley because Boston is in Berkeley is in
He's a
Boston,
person.
so it's 4 hours. So we go there and we stay there and go to class during the week and then we come back to New York. So now my dream is to go to middle school. That was one of my priority on the list. So finally, I check around a lot of school in New York City to see which one can I go to. And I found one school called City College of New York. That's where I graduated from, I think 2 years ago. So I needed to speak English as a resident to be able to, because when I came also, I didn't have my paper. You guys know how that works too. That
Yeah.
was a different story, different challenge.
Yes.
Um, so for me to be able to go to school, I had to be able to qualify on my English. Uh,
Mm.
you know, I had to be able to speak in and write fluently. So I had to take a TOEFL test. So I had to. That's how I started watching movies, using some app, YouTube, and training myself. And then I used to call a lot of my friends just to talk too much on the phone, just to speak English. That helped
English,
me
yeah.
a lot that helped me to, you know. And then when I get to school too, yeah, talking with mommy, speaking. Before I get to school, my English was, already better because I was
Oh,
really, really,
good.
yeah.
And
Wow.
how did you sustain yourself financially? I know, like when you come with a student visa, you cannot do much, but
Yeah, that was tough. So I everything I do, I always say thank to God, and then also thank God for the gift of the music. If I didn't had a gift of the music, I don't think I would make it in the US. I would probably
wow.
go back the next 6 months, or my life would be, I don't know, horrible. That's for sure. Because when I start, uh, when I got here, so when we came in, when we first came in 2011 or 12, I already met with Nkumo Katalai. So we met. So when we came back, he right away he took me in his band. So I was doing a lot of arrangement and play with him a lot of his gig. I played with him minimum for 10 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's the money. The first week my pay monthly was $40. Oh, the $40 you gotta take, so you don't go out
No,
anyhow. You don't you don't buy fancy food.
no.
You buy like beans. You cook beans for the whole week.
A
Big.
bag of rice.
In a big pot and rice. Cook a lot of yam. You make the food that you can eat a little bit. Your stomach get full. There was
Oh,
a week where you eat the beans Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the whole week,
oh my
and you eat
God.
up just to sustain yourself. And little by little, doing a church gig too, helped a lot. And then also doing a gig with a different band. So as I started playing with him, I was exposed to a lot of group, R&B, reggae, gospel, African, whatever, so style. So I don't have any style. I just play music. So
Oh,
that
okay.
helped me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that helped me. And when I came with the tourist visa. I had to
Mm,
adjust my status, different way. So
mhm,
I jump on the work visa from there, and
mm,
then get my green card and went to school.
Mm.
So and then from there, I started doing the delivery.
mm.
Delivery to be able to eat. I drove. I think I used to drive like 9 hours a day just to make $100.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness. Yeah.
and then you had to pay your rent,
hmm
buy some clothes. Not
And
even.
family back home is still waiting for the
Oh
Western
yeah,
Union.
yes. You know, you
You're in
have that.
America, you got money. What do you mean?
Yep, yep. So even till when I was in school too, I had to click in for full-time student because I had some grants. and that required you to be full time.
Full time, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I was already a little bit established. I already have my car, have my apartment, everything. So, when I go to school 9 a.m., I don't get out of school until 9 p.m. because I have to take some gen class, take some music class too.
Mm.
So after that, I will drive Uber all night.
Oh my
The
God.
next day, come back to school.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I
The
don't even,
hustling.
I don't even get a chance to see my apartment for a week, 2 weeks sometimes.
Wow.
The
Only
expensive
weekends.
apartment that you're paying is empty.
Yeah, yeah. So I will drive 9 hours. Until the Uber said, "Bro, you need to go home." They switched the app. You can tell, like, we only have 1 minute, we only have 2 seconds, and they will switch the app.
The
If they don't
Oh,
switch
switch
okay. I
the
done.
app,
didn't know that. Yeah.
yeah, if they don't switch up the app, I'll keep walking. And that's how I pay I used to pay my car, pay my insurance, pay my apartment, get some stuff, even some book at school or some stuff at school. There was some year I had to pay out of my pocket for my tuition myself. Before getting some grant, the beginning I didn't have any grant. I was paying out of my pocket. So yeah. So I do all that. It was crazy.
Can imagine.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Can imagine. My
That's
God.
a lot. Yeah,
Somehow God give you, things you can handle somehow
yeah,
because
the strength to
yeah,
be able to do that.
absolutely.
I believe that was God. If not, I don't know I don't know how I could have done that, because driving 9 hours, and then when you pick up these passengers, all of them are not safe.
That's
All of them are
true.
not normal too.
That's true.
Different situation. I have picked up a passenger where, I don't know what he was doing, but the bag, he has one bag full of money, and I can see also like firearms, stuff like that.
Oh,
So can you
yeah.
imagine how you can be stressed out?
Oh
I
Like,
my
know.
gosh.
and you only have 5 minutes ride. That 5 minute ride become like 2 hours ride, and when you
Yeah.
shredding.
I know.
So yeah, it was a lot of
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
Welcome to
yeah, that's
America.
scary.
yeah, that was that was terrifying. I walked to the point that my brother would come like, "Yo, that's too much."
Mm.
I was a week, I mean, a day from
Hey,
month.
yeah,
Yeah, I would go to church on Sunday. After church, I would still drive Uber.
you're not driving.
Wow.
You're driving people from church to their
Yeah.
house.
Oh, that, yeah. They will ask you to drop this guy. Can you drop that guy? And then when you
Yeah.
drop him, it's not like you guys are living in the same town or no, different
Uh-huh.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Down. Yeah, and then how much do I make with the Uber at that time? It's $200 a day, and you pay
Oh,
gas probably like $90 a gas. You pay the
yeah.
easy ones. And I'm not even allowed to do the Uber in New York. I had to go to
Oh,
New Jersey to do it because New York require a lot of license plates for
oh,
the
really?
the different license to do the Uber
Mm-hmm.
thing. So that was a bunch of process to go through. So Jersey, they don't need all that. So I would have to drive like 1 hour or 1 hour and 30 minutes to go to New
Mm-hmm.
Jersey first to
Yeah,
start.
through
Then
that
to start.
traffic, you're already tired by the time you get to
Yep,
Jersey.
Wow.
yep.
Like it is.
You want to take determination and then focus on your goal.
Yeah.
That's what you want in life. That was it. If not, yeah, you
Yeah.
don't feel the pain because you know what you want. You
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
focus on your goal, your determination. You have a yeah. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what degree did you had from school, or did you say did you
Yeah,
yeah, you got a certificate, right? You say.
yeah. I
Okay.
got a
Yeah.
certificate from It's like you were coming here. We
Okay.
realized.
And you
So
did the part. Okay.
yeah, we give you something that you were here, not something really really. Then I came back to when I went back to City College. Then I did like I believe 4 or 5 years. So I did a
Mm-hmm.
full degree there in music,
Mm-hmm.
jazz, piano,
Oh, okay.
and I graduated. I had my bachelor degree in jazz music.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that help you do if you want? Like, what are you finish with that? Does that allow you to maybe play in like, I don't know how it works, I'm not a
Yeah.
musician. I don't know. Like in opera, like what doors does it open to have this type of degree?
I mean, if you finish well,
Mm.
you have the talent. You should be able to um because well, I mean, the first option that you get with that is that you can teach. You can
Mm.
Oh,
teach
okay.
you can teach in
Okay, cool.
high school
Mm-hmm.
sometime. I don't know, maybe if you get I think you need a master to be able to teach in college.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you can teach high school, you can teach like elementary, or you can teach all those schools. You can teach also, yeah, and also the second option is you have a lot of freedom. You have now a lot of knowledge about the music.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Jazz music is the complex genre of music that can exist
Mm-hmm.
because everything we do, we think about it, and then there's a lot of theory, there's a lot of rules that you have to memorize, and that require a lot of practicing too. It's not like an alphabet music. You have to know it to do it. You have to
Mm.
learn it. You have to know. You have to study to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. So that will also give you a lot of opportunity to be able to sit on top of your stuff. And
Mm.
then I think for somebody like me coming from Africa,
Mm-hmm.
and getting those knowledge from jazz helped me to be able to maneuver in between different genre. I can play any. That will help you to
Well.
understand a lot of genre of music. I
Mm.
can
Mm-hmm.
put Afrobeat now easily. I can do reggae easily. I can do gospel. I play
Nice.
gospel. I can do that. So that
Mm-hmm.
that help you. So that open a lot of doors to you to different um
Genre of music.
genre of music and market. You can do so many
Okay.
things. You can even teach like private lesson. You can do arranging. For
Mm-hmm.
some artists, they have inspiration, they already have the music, but they don't know how to arrange it. You can arrange
Mm-hmm.
the music for them. You can write the music for people. You can write the music for movie. You can write music
Mm-hmm.
for like let's say now you're doing postcards right now. I can
Mm-hmm.
I can compose the music just by listening to whatever you guys talking. I can,
Oh,
yeah, I can create some music, background music for you guys, a piano or whatever, or something like that. You
nice.
you you just like in a sea of a lot of creativity that you can do with it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
So
I'm
that
and
was,
I'm guessing also it helps with networking because I'm sure you met a
Yeah.
lot of people
yeah.
during your program.
Hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
That yeah, you can meet a lot of people. You meet a lot of people. Actually, you have a privilege to work with some Grammy winner
Mm.
uh,
Mm.
artists or musicians. Some people that already have experience.
Mm.
They have a very successful career.
Mm.
You meet a lot of people too from different or country. For example, like as I went to City College, and
Mm.
that one thing I like about that school is the diversity. You see people from Palestine, you see people from Iran, you
Mm.
see people from West Africa, people from Japan, people from
Mm.
Europe, everybody. So there's not like this is
One
one.
specific.
It's a
Mm.
miss. It's a big miss, and
Mm-hmm.
that really help. You learn from people cultural differences.
Mm.
Also it help you
Mm.
how to be open-minded and navigate about
Mm.
people. You have to accept people like the way they are. That's something
Mm.
that I really like about that school. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ever watched the Oscars,
Uh-huh.
and then they got a music or sound. They have a category for music, and they want.
Yeah.
I was like, really? People give the Oscars award for music, but
Yeah. The
so much,
composers.
yeah,
Yeah.
talking to you, talking to Kumukatela, like it's so much that goes into the music we just enjoy listening to.
Yes.
That it's mind blowing to me. Like I wouldn't think it take that much time and arrangement and knowledge to make music. Some
Mm.
music you're like, oh, they must have just spent like an hour or so on it. Like, oh.
Sometimes it take more than that. Sometimes it might not take more than that.
Mm,
Um, Me, the way I do, I think and I believe strongly that music is spiritual.
Mm.
mm,
Um, I receive a lot of songs in my dream, a lot of songs just by driving my car. I hear clear the arrangement,
mm,
what the song had to sound like. Sometimes it might take a while because when you get the inspiration, it's like a draft.
mm,
So most of the time, if you want that, because I can also do that. I can compose the music mechanically where I will sat down. Okay, I want the music to follow this theory. I want to use this and that and that. And then when I play the music, you won't feel anything
Mm.
mm.
because the music doesn't speak to your soul. But there's a music when you compose, when you receive the inspiration
That's
from
true.
like divine inspiration, and you fit that inspiration to the music theory, and you play.
Mm,
Mm.
Even though the music doesn't have a word, you
mm.
can tell the
That's
music will
true.
speak to you. That's
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 Mm.
true.
that's
Mm-hmm.
that's how. So sometimes it take hours. Why? for example, you see all these instruments, they don't play in the same key. That's the funny thing about
That's
music.
true.
If I'm playing on a C concert, the trumpet will play in D.
Mm.
Maybe the alto will play in A, and then different keys. So you have to write each instrumentation in different keys. That takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So nowadays we have all these software that you can just copy and paste, and the software will change it. That's a game changing. But at the same time, you still need time to do that.
Wow.
So can you imagine you have like an orchestra with maybe 12 violin, all this. You see how the orchestra is it big like that? You have to write for each instrument, and they don't play everything. They don't play the same thing at the same time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've never even thought about that.
I know that's
crazy.
insane.
Yeah,
and then everything has to flow, right, to bring that
exactly.
sound.
Yeah, you
And
have to
then
orchestrate that, and then if you take, for example, the piano, even the piano, they only have two hands. The
yeah.
fingers, sometimes the fingers that do different thing, and the right hand, left hand, they do different thing, and both hands do. I mean, they do different thing. And you have to listen to the drummer, listen to the bass,
Yeah.
listen to the guitar, the horns, everything.
That's insanity. You guys are genius.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Sounding like geniuses to me, at least.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. That's why the awards, I'm glad and I'm very happy that they're doing that right now. Even with the Grammy, I even said sometime the Grammy when everybody say, "Oh, I just got a Grammy and I got the Grammy," which is fine. But there are some categories of Grammy that some people work a little bit. I'm not saying they're not working. Everybody's working, but some of the genre take a lot of work. For you to be able to improvise on a jazz tune, it takes a lot of things. There's a lot of things happening. So as sometime I said maybe the Grammy should be maybe they should have changed the color for this genre. Or
Yeah.
yeah, that might be fair, but
Yeah.
because it looks like we're all the same.
Yeah.
We have the same trophy. Yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
it takes a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's mind blowing to me.
So when did you graduate?
I think May 2024.
Oh,
Oh,
2024.
recently. Yeah,
Yeah.
recently. Yeah.
Wow.
Are you now that you hold sorry, Mercy.
Oh, go ahead.
No, now say now that you have this degree or this knowledge, are you like most of us that think one day I'll go home and open up a school and teach the next generation? Is it something that you think of? Or even here, teaching or anything like that?
Actually, that every time I think about something like that, it always remind me some experience that I went through when I was here in school. Africa is a beautiful place, and I feel like there are some of the country that people are not doing the right thing. If I can't when I first started school here in New York, I went through a lot of challenge where if you only take determination and a strong mind to finish. If not, for the first day, the first semester, I would drop, and my dream would be over like that. Why? Because the basic information that we need to survive, we don't have it. We don't have them. Everybody cannot work in the government. Everybody cannot work, the public job. There's people that are very talented. They can do that. Also, they also um, participate in the development of the country. Can you imagine my place, the whole Benin Republic? We don't have any uh, music school or art
I know.
school. Yeah, with the government, we don't have that. So my first experience when I got to the school, they give us like a music sheet to play. So I went to Catholic school. They taught us how, if they give you music school, you have to find each note and you put them together later and play. They didn't tell me like you had to play, but you need to start reading the music, and while you're reading it, you play right away. So the professor gave us the sheet music, and he said 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need to start playing right away. I said, he's playing, and I'm just looking at, and he walked to me. I said, why are you not playing? And I said, I need to take a time and score the music or listen by ear. He said, well, no, you have to play. You need to play right there. That moment, frustration, I was just filled up with frustration. I would just feel like, am I going to meet up with my dream? And then if you know like a really, really strong mind and you see all of them, some of them were like 18, 15,
Wow.
and they're playing good. And me, look, I don't know. I think I'm already 25 or I don't know, whatever.
At this
So,
point, yeah.
hey, you already like I was discouraged. I was disappointed in myself. I don't even know. I was like, should I drop this thing? So I went home. I was crying like a little baby.
Oh,
So that first night. So I made a promise to myself saying that I will try my best uh, and give back to the community because I might not be the next guy, the greatest guy from Benin Republic, but it might be some guys there that need a little bit of this information, basic
Exactly.
information. Now, because when you start as a musician, there's age to it. There's some age, you have a lot of zeal. You just want to learn so bad.
Mhm.
That moment, you need those right info, you need those information, right information. Not like somebody telling you something today, and tomorrow you discover that that's not the right thing. You need to unlearn what you learn because that happened to me many times. I had to unlearn so many things, and that was a waste of time.
Mhm.
So how am I going to get better at that? So I every time I go back home, I organize a master class.
Nice.
So yeah, and I tell those young musicians to come. Sometimes
Mhm.
it's free, sometimes it's probably it doesn't mean anything.
So,
Honestly, I told you to pay $2 for the masterclass. If I
mhm.
have 100 people, I mean I don't even have 100 people, I don't even have 50 people sometimes.
mm,
20
Mhm.
bucks to me is it's probably nothing. Just a way to
Yeah.
do a little bit of the effort so you can
mm,
Mhm.
value what you learning on. So I do some masterclass, and after that, I do some concert to give people to inspire people to
mm,
do like
Mhm.
you can be the next better version of me, or you can do this, you can do that. And actually, I'm working. I send some emails out with the
Mhm.
U.S. Embassy back home or in Africa, telling
Mhm.
them, look, me, I already learned mine. But
Mhm.
instead of these guys, some of them want to become a musician like us, and they can't even afford to get a visa. So some of them are taking the sea
Mhm.
and they perish in the
mm,
water. Why don't we just organize something and give and bring them the information that they needed? Because it's first of all, it's going to be more affordable for them. You don't have to
mm,
come here and drive Uber overnight and go to school.
Mhm.
Once you won't have the school on your spot or in your country, and your dad already have your house, you don't
Mhm.
pay rent, you have
mm,
Mhm.
more time, more peace of mind to learn, right?
Mhm.
So you can learn easy like that, and then maybe tomorrow, maybe yeah, if you do good, you can have a collaboration with some university. They can give you some scholarship. Maybe
mm,
that's different, or you can even start building your career and travel around the world. You don't need to come and stay in the US, right?
right.
So yeah, I'm doing that, and hopefully, if they accept some proposal that I did, yeah,
Mhm.
we might start doing that. But every time I go, I
Mm,
definitely do masterclass. I even have a group chat on my WhatsApp
Mhm.
or on Facebook. And when people need something, they reach out. Or sometimes I will just post an assignment about
Mhm.
music or some knowledge about music. Or
Mhm.
I'm always open. If anybody come to me and ask for anything, I always send them a result. I'm not doing this African thing where I know this, I gotta hide it to myself because I want to be the only best. No, I
Yeah.
don't do that. Yeah.
And I think honestly, I think, sometimes we go through things in our lives and we see it as a waste of time or why did I do this? But it was just preparing you to be able to do what you're doing now. So,
yeah.
because you will be the best person to explain to somebody that's going through a hard time, like, hey, I did that. I went through it. This is how I went
Right.
across on the other side. So
Right.
that's awesome that you're giving back. That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, totally. I will always do. And then one of my biggest dreams is to be able to build a music school
Music
and take
school, yes.
and go to the village and take all this you will see some kid from 5. I was like that too when I was 5. My grandmother, in Africa, every night when you take a shower, you go to
Mm.
your grandmother, she will start singing, and I have one plastic or whatever they call it, and I will start drumming, and she'll be
Oh, yeah.
dancing. You know, that's the first school.
Yes,
you
it
know.
is.
And then the talent was there already, so I can tell.
Mm,
I still remember some of these things I used to do, crazy thing with the drums and rhythm and stuff like that. We didn't have a social media back then. If not,
Yeah.
probably I don't know. Uh,
You'll be going
you know,
viral.
yeah.
yeah.
So those kids, you just want to, that some of them are fatherless, they don't even have a parent,
Yes.
some of them are struggling. Yeah, maybe create one school with a orphanina, kind of something like that, and
Mhm.
take them in and support them and help them. No pressure. We just see what kind of, if you already have the music talent, we just want to identify what kind of talent you have in music. It might be singing, it might be playing an instrument, it might be playing drum, it might be dancing, and we just support you in that. So you don't have to, we don't have to force you to work on your talent, because it will
Mhm.
become part of you, and it's going to be a hobby that you already do. So nobody force you to practice. You just enjoy doing it. Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's really good.
Yeah.
So what do you do currently? Like, what is your day job?
Day to day.
Um, hmm. 99% of what I do is still music. I do a lot of
Mm.
productions for people, from artists in Africa. I do arranging. So basically, what I do is music, but under the music, I split
In
different.
different things.
So sometimes I might go for workshop with the choir, and I'll
Mm.
teach them how to sing the parts,
Mm.
or how to do arrangement, or I can they will assign me a choir. It's a choir that need a they want to reach their level. So I will take the whole choir and teach them orchestration, how to play better, how to do this, or teaching the choir vocal exercises, or I do my gig also.
Mm.
Um, I also do church gigs sometime every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I also have some stuff like what you call it, like music arsenal that I sell online. Uh,
Mm.
shop,
Yeah.
whatever.
So I think you said you're based in New York, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so is your work mostly in New York, or you pretty much collaborate with artists all over?
Mhm. So I collaborate with artists everywhere: France, Europe. I mean, Europe,
Okay.
Africa, wherever you can. If you reach out
Wherever
and
the
you meet,
music is.
yeah, the name
Yeah,
is music is
it's
universal.
everywhere.
So
Nice, nice.
That's nice.
And
yeah.
before we go to the work-life balance, Shiro is not here, unfortunately, but she likes people to share like nuggets of what would be your advice to a young person like you that has this dream of becoming a musician? Like, what kind of advice you give? I know you shared a little bit earlier, but like, let's say if you could, a few points for somebody that going to their parents, I want to be a musician, and they're like, I forget about that.
Yeah, the first thing is you have to know you're a student for life.
Mm.
Mm.
That's very, very important. You will never be good at it. You will
Mm.
have to learn to the last day of your life. If you
Okay,
don't accept that, you will never be better at any point of your life.
that's true.
So, and you will never um, forgive yourself. You're gonna be too hard on yourself,
Mm.
Mm.
which happened to me. I would jump in my car, start crying because I mess up when I was playing or something that I've been spending time to practice on, and
Mm.
I didn't deliver very well. Yeah, so you need to know that you're a student of life. You learn as you go until the last day, because every day you meet a musician, you're gonna meet every time you meet a group of musicians. It might not be today, it might be tomorrow. You will always meet somebody that's always good at you. I mean, I mean, better than you, and that can spark some frustration in you. You just need to know that. That means you need to keep learning.
Mm.
So you're not there yet. You never there. So you need to keep learning, and there's no limit time. The second thing is discipline.
Mm.
Mm.
You have to be disciplined. Discipline. You have to practice always, even if it's 5 minutes. You have to be consistent. Sometimes we struggle to keep that. Of course, it's also tolerable, but you don't get an habit not be disciplined as a musician. You have to be disciplined, practice, and then the more time you have, I would say, if you don't have a lot of liability, I would say take that time seriously. If you think you have a lot of free time, you're not doing anything, that's the moment you need to invest yourself in yourself. Because I said this all the time. We as a human, we are like a computer. So whatever app you put on that computer, that's what the app you're gonna use, operate by.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
All those information you put in your mind or whatever, that's what you're gonna use tomorrow. So if the more time you use to invest in your mind, that's less time you're gonna have to think when you want to deliver those things. So the
Mm.
third thing is workout. So your mind can be strong, always strong, because music industry you're gonna face some some heat, and then it only take the tough guy to last.
Mm.
I was not expecting workout to be. You
I
lost
mean,
me there.
if you wanna be a drummer, you have to be able to be endurance
That's
because
true. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
if you wanna be a pianist, you gotta be able, you sit for a long time, your
That's
back, your stuff like that. So
Mm.
if you play trumpet, you need to do a lot of running so you can have a lot of
true story.
energy. Yeah. So
Mm.
so workout. What else? What else? And study,
Mm.
do your research, study, read books. A lot of secret about music, about all this thing is in the book.
Mm.
So and don't be afraid to ask question around you. It's never hurt. It doesn't hurt to try. How they say it. It's never hurt to try. And the last thing I will say, always be respectful and humble.
Mm.
You gotta be
Awesome.
respectful and humble because when you be respectful and humble, a lot of doors can be open to you without you knocking.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah, that's
That could be applied in so many.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very, very, very.
Yes. I just released my album now last month. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
We'll check it
But,
out. We'll check it out. Is it out?
yeah, it's out. I just released it's called Orisun, Orisun, and it's on all the platform. But
Okay.
I prefer people to go on the Bandcamp.
Bandcamp?
Band, yeah, Bedcamp. So you can purchase the album there is $15. So
Ah.
because if you pay $15, we get some percentage. I mean, I get $12, and the company
Mm.
get the website they get 3%. But if you
Oh.
stream on Spotify, iTunes, for me to get $100, then I need 20,000 people to stream.
What?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
Oh,
yeah. If I
that's crazy.
have 100,000 people watch or stream on iTunes or whatever, so I barely make, I don't know, maybe 500 or 300, something like that.
Oh, wow.
And
Wow.
without splitting, once they split the whole thing, I
Yeah.
don't make anything.
Forget it.
I don't think
Wow.
I don't think you can call a musician today and ask them to come into the studio and play one song less than $100. Minimum is
Right.
$200. So
Mm.
Wow.
and then if I have 20,000 listen to the job and I'm not even making that, so I don't want to say anything about the
Yeah.
platform. Bandcamp is a secure way if you want to help us as a musician or an artist.
Okay.
Uh,
Mm. Yeah,
is
that's
I mean because we get like 80%
yeah.
Okay.
of
That's good.
Yeah.
Definitely share that with me. So when we post, we will have a link
We'll
there.
add that. We'll add the link.
yeah.
So Joy, sorry to take you back a little bit. So I know you said you have your own gigs. So
Mm.
what do you do like when you have your own gigs? Are you singing? Are you playing instruments? And
Uh,
sorry if I missed this in the discussion.
Or you were doing both.
uh, I'm jazz pianist trained. I play most of the time is instrumentation, but the way I do mine, it's funny because music came from Africa. I don't want to argue. It's
Well,
No
that's a
arguments
very clear
here.
conversation.
bad. From Africa. So I my first year at school, they told me in music history, they want to play me some music from 30, the year 30s, and they play some music from Mali, Niger, Nigeria. I said, well, I think I find my way, which is African music. That's what I'm gonna do. I just gonna blend that with the jazz. So I blend African music with the jazz. So my style is Afro jazz. So I play a lot of I play a lot of piano and the keyboard, which is synth. So I blend different genre of music with African rhythms, African color, African music, and sometimes I sing some melodies.
Oh, nice.
Also I do some vocal, what you call it, like I have one machine when I sing it to the machine. So I just create a whole arrangement by myself. It's like one man show kind of thing. On my YouTube page, you will see those kind of things that I do. And then you will see this. I sing in between. Sometimes I will invite some guest artists to come and sing. Also what I play on the piano as well.
Oh,
Wow.
cool.
Yeah,
Well,
that
maybe
sounds
one day
very
we'll
cool.
be in New York, huh, Mercy?
Yes.
Oh, stop by.
You pop up.
I'm trying to get some tour date to promote the album right now because that's what I've been doing since I released last month, April. I I've been really, really focused on how to promote the album because it's very good materials, and not promoting it would be just a waste. I need people to hear, this, and I call it origin because origin means the source of everything happened. So the slavery moved from Africa to the Europe to America to Caribbean. I mean, all to Ireland, all those things. And then, I use all those reading from the each stories. I even have some singers from Kenya on the album. I have,
Wow.
I have some instrumentation from Senegal, blend all those things together, to
Wait, you don't
showcase.
have something from Congo? Excuse me?
Actually,
Yeah, the
actually,
music. We like to
actually,
party, okay?
I had a chance to play with a lot of Congolese artists. I even toured with the Kofi Olomide for 3 months.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
when he
yeah,
came, you understand? Oh,
yeah.
nice.
I was
Yeah.
Oh, that's very
Kofi Olomide.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, look at you being all humble. You see,
Oh,
people of being
I
humble, you
know, right?
know?
that was one of good experience that I have,
Oh,
and I
cool.
didn't regret going to school because that day what happened is I was just playing with Nkumu, and it was open for Nkumu, so the guy was supposed to play with the Kofi didn't come, so
Oh.
the music leader asked me, can you play for us? And I said, I don't know the song, but if you give me the song, I can write the music down, right? And I will play. And he said, you sure? I said, yeah, if you give me the music, I will write it down. Remember what I said? The
Yeah,
jazz is
you just have,
jazz
Yeah.
yeah.
is to stay on top of everything. So they gave me the music. I didn't even have a paper, but I looked in my pocket and I found a receipt of gas. And I wrote the whole repertoire on the guy's receipt.
Oh
Wow.
my
And when we get to the stage, Kofi said, I think there's one song he loves so much. I forgot the name of the song.
God.
Aspirin or something like that. I don't even.
Yes, I love that song. I love that
He
song.
said, he said, let's play that first. You want to check Aspirin? That song start with the piano, and I play the intro, and he look. I'm like, what? And he told the guy like, we're keeping this guy for the whole tour.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
it's
I
not
play.
easy. If you impress Kofi, then I can wait to hear your music. Absolutely.
Yeah. So the next day, he called me like, "Yo, where are you?" I said, "I'm at church." He said, "Come and see me at my hotel." So I went to meet him at the hotel. He said,
Oh, nice.
"Yo, the guy that played yesterday, you're so good, man. You're so amazing. I want to do my tour with you." So go and talk to my manager, and then we talk about the price, everything. And that's how
Look
I
at
go to
that.
school.
Yes.
I go to school every during the week, and then the weekend they will send me a ticket, and I will join them, and then we
You
play
join
after
them
that.
with it. Yes,
Come
yeah.
back to
That's
school.
crazy.
That's
Wow.
so awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh, look at,
Wow.
unfortunately, we're getting towards the end of it, and we like to ask about what do you do for fun? How do you balance life, music and work and everything?
Yeah, honestly, I'm a very spiritual person. I, I pray God, and then going to church also helped me.
Mm,
Sorry, the spirituality, family time.
mm,
Sometimes I need to pause the music and go out. I go to the gym.
mm.
I'm trying to be very consistent with that. Every year I go to the gym. I never finish the year, but I'm trying.
On January 1st, when we make those resolutions, we go, and then after that, that's it.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, so I go to the gym sometimes. Sometimes I walk. I like also road trip. I
Mm.
might just pick up my car and drive to Canada, Toronto, or go
Oh,
to
nice.
Montreal. I
Mm.
like to see the nature.
Yeah, outside,
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
So sometimes I go to the beach, just sit down. Sometimes I take a walk. Yeah. So I know sometimes I push myself hard, and I know okay to release. Like when I was doing my album stuff, I was very very focused. After that, I said, well, I gotta pause right now. So I paused few days. So I try to balance everything on my own. Like if I do
Mm.
this too much, I stop. I get this one little bit. So
Cool.
I just share that. I balance everything with the spirituality, by praying, going to church, sometimes family time. I just call my brother, what are you doing? Let's go on date.
Nice. I love it.
We just go to one restaurant and eat. We talk about everything.
Okay.
Sometimes I go to his house. What else do I do? I do biking too sometimes. Yeah.
Wow.
That's nice. I'll make sure my kids, because I have 2 sons, so I make sure they watch just this part where you say you
Right.
on dates, so they know they gotta do that when they
Yeah, that's
grow up.
great.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Joey. This
Thank
was so
you.
insightful, so
Yes.
inspiring. Yeah.
You're
I
welcome.
have a lot of questions, but the time is against us.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Thank you so much.
You're
Yeah,
welcome. Thank you so much, guys, for having me.
absolutely. It was a pleasure. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome.
Well, until next time, everybody, we'll see you next Friday.
Next time.
Yeah. Also, I didn't think there was any homelessness in America. Like, I really thought everybody had money and they were doing well. What else did I thought of? Yeah, that's just that. And just everybody was cool. It was just this cool place where everybody was cool. Everybody, loved the music. I never thought about the food part of it, but it was all about just the culture, the hip hop, the R&B, the music. And, I really thought it's easier to see also those people when you move to the US, and you think about the US.
The celebrities, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you think about the US and you think about just these few parts. Like for us, the US was New York, Washington, D.C., and LA. Chicago maybe, but like New York, Washington, D.C., those were the three. To me, that was the US. That was it. Like I knew there was more, but nobody cared. Oh, not nobody cared, but nobody like talked about it in our community. So it was all about the big city. So yeah, that's that. But and then you move and you realize things are different.
Yeah.